Welcome to the Eternal Cyclist Life on a Bike.
Good morning, everybody. It's a cloudy day today, starting out. Say we're going to get a little bit of rain a little this afternoon, but still going to get over 33 degrees Celsius today. That's the prediction. I'd also get some rain. So we're on the main roadway because the bike trail that rides through here, if you saw any of my past videos, just goes into some heavy grass, is not maintained. So even here, it suggests the route that you go here. The locals even say it's not good, but makes the road not so fun. You know, there's a bit of traffic. Yesterday was a holiday, so of course messed up everything with getting food and some other stuff. I had to tell somebody off yesterday because, again, not listening to what's I'm saying, just answers yes. Doesn't work, so oh well, we'll go from there. So we'll see how long this gets. I'm trying to now just get her across to the Polish border to where there's trains and other options that she can get around to what she wants to see and part ways. That's current goal. Other than that, camping was okay. Back on the road. Should hit the bike paths again, usable ones. About another 15 kilometers, so it'll work. Okay, still not quite 8 o'clock in the morning. So we're passing the first town. All the shops are still closed. So we'll see. Hopefully they'll open today. It's Sunday. So I know there's another Lidl's. I just checked the map up the road. Probably about 10 or 11 o'clock. Make that one. Getting off the highway now onto the bike path. It's not the best bike path here in this area, as you can see by the trees and the stuff. It's still better than the ones where you saw me on the last couple videos before, going through the weeds that are this high and dirt on there. At least this is paved. So from here it should be paved, mostly bike path. This lessens the stuff on the other thing. So we'll see. We'll go from here and see what happens. Well, as you can see, the bike path has not been maintained. That's probably because everybody's going and following the lower road down there across until it picks back up over there. But I don't mind riding this. It'll be funny to see how she follows and comes through. But that's life. Gotta learn. Okay, up ahead starts the real bike path. As you see, could have taken the road around, but I chose to do that just so she learns a lesson. When you look at bike trails like this, you know why in Europe more people ride bicycles than trikes. Also, trailers some areas aren't huge as other countries. There's trails like this, you'd have one wheel on that green in the middle and the other wheel on the edge there. So not sometimes the most comfortable ride in the world, but it is doable. And of course, when you get to these little V's to let yourself through, the trikes will barely fit through. They do fit through them, but barely. From here, we're kind of on top of the lakes and the rivers, so it's pretty much follow the trails all the way up to Trenche. Trenche will be the other bike path going north until the far end of Slovakia. Then Slovakia, we cut off the far end of the bike trails to go over the shorter mountain and go around the little bit longer way to the Czech Republic and Polish border. Here will be all the fun little riding. The trail goes on and off good, so you have to really pay attention to the maps. But from here on out, it's pretty good. One thing about this Slovakia trail is as you get to this far point up, along the way there's all these fishing outlet places like this all over off the trail that follow the river, and then the little lakes or whatever you want to call them. But there's plenty of places to camp and all that good stuff, and the trail itself is in good condition. It basically cuts across country pretty much. Okay, this side of the trail has a lot better camping and stick out spots. Of course, that's a little soccer field, but definitely you can camp there. It's all set up with a bonfire pit and everything. Stop in the middle of the city and have lunch. Don't ask if there's a place a few kilometers up the road. And everything else, just stop and eat lunch now. You hungry? Sometimes you just gotta giggle. Sometimes you just gotta giggle. Sometimes you just gotta giggle. I do this on purpose or not. Hey! Yep, we've gone back to pick berries. Leave the bicycle leaned up against mine because can't lean it across the street over there in the sun and against that. I'll lean it against my bike. Then go back and pick berries. There's a huge amount of these little lakes also alongside the rivers in between. Great little camp spots in between here. You want to duck in the evening time or whatever. Good swimming and whatever else. Okay, today's camping spot. She picked it, so she don't like the noise of the car, so we didn't go back by the lake districts. It's got trees for me to hang. She can stay in the grass and the bushes with sticks and stuff. It's good. Okay, about half a kilometer or a quarter of a kilometer from the camping area is the river. Looks nice. Take a quick little dip and go back walk up. Alright, I'm gonna have to look at the weather report because the wind is picked up and the wind is coming through. She's already got her tent set up over there. She's gone into it sleeping or resting or whatever else. I'm trying to get the perfect shot over here for my frame stuff, which is kind of got to see how that works out so I can get a decent picture. But it seems to be okay. I'm doing my cooking at the same time. So I've got my pot down here. I'm cooking my pasta and add some cheese and stuff to it. So that's kind of in the good spot. I'd like to get me in the picture, but I can't find my tripod thing, so I'm just gonna get the bike and the other stuff in the picture and see how that goes. To kind of get my shot and maybe try to get it perfect, I'm gonna go ahead and do a video, and with the video then I can see where everything is and get it all laid out. Try to get that perfect shot right about there is what I want when the wind calms down from the campsite. So let's let the wind come down. I'll actually take a photo. Otherwise I've got to take frame shots out of this, which isn't that great. Okay, had to set up the tarp because the weather report says big heavy hailstorm coming here in the next little bit. It does look cloudy over there, but I don't see anything. But you never know in these places what it's going to turn out to be, whether or not it's going to be right or wrong. So I got to clean up and set up for it. Okay, the lightning and stuff is starting. The rain is starting to come a little bit. The winds have gotten real heavy on and off. Pulled out a couple stakes already. So this will be an interesting night. It's gonna be fun city. But I'm set up. It's getting dark. So it's at least at the right time. So time to crawl into the hammock, finish watching a movie, and call it a night. Boom, boom. There go the lights. Boom, boom. It's gonna be interesting. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. It's on its way.